There has never been, I suppose, in all the world, in all the histories of war, such an opportunity for youth. The Knights of the Round Table, the Crusaders, all fall back into the past, not only distant, but prosaic. These young men going forth every morn to guard their native land and all that we stand for, holding in their hands these instruments of colossal and shattering power, of whom it may be said that every morn brought forth a chance, and every chance brought forth a night, deserve our gratitude, as do all the brave men who, in so many ways and on so many occasions, are ready and continue ready to give their life and all for their native land. Turning once again, and this time more generally, to the question of invasion, I would observe that there has never been a period in all these long centuries of which we boast when an absolute guarantee against invasion, still less against serious raid, could have been given to our people. In the days of Napoleon, the same wind which might have carried his transports across the Channel might have driven away the blockading fleet. There was a chance, and it is that chance which has enticed and befooled the imaginations of so many continental tyrants. Many are the tales that are told. We are sure that novel methods will be adopted, and that when we see the originality of malice, the ingenuity of aggression which our enemies display, we may certainly prepare ourselves for every kind of novel stagmatism and every kind of brutal and treacherous maneuver. But I hope with a steady eye that we must never forget the solid assurance of sea power and of air power to those whom it can be locally exercised. I have myself full confidence that if all do their duty, if nothing is neglected, and the best arrangements are made as they are being made, we shall once more prove ourselves able to ride out the storm of war, to outlive the menace of tyranny, if necessary, for years, if necessary, alone. At any rate, that is what we are going to try to do. That is the resolve of His Majesty's government, every man of them. That is the will of Parliament and the nation. The British Empire and the French Republic, linked together in their causes, in their need, will defend to the death their native soil, aiding each other like good comrades to the utmost of their strength. Even though large tracts of Europe fall, and many old and famous states have fallen or may fall into the grip of the Gestapo and all the odious apparatuses of the Nazi rule, we shall not flag nor fail. We shall go on to the end. We shall fight in France. We shall fight on the seas and in the oceans. We shall fight with growing confidence and growing strength in the air. We shall defend our island home, whatever the cost may be. We shall fight on the beaches. We shall fight on the landing grounds. We shall fight in the fields and in the streets. We shall fight in the hills. We shall never surrender. And even if, which I do not for a moment believe, this island or a large portion of it were starving and subjugated, then our empire beyond the seas, armed and guarded by the British fleet, would carry on the struggle until in God's good time the new world with all its power and might steps forth to the rescue and the liberation of the old.